morning and welcome to the SOAR Show. I'm Kathleen Devine.
I'm Kristen Holmes.
I'm Sheila Lunsford.
I'm Rebecca Johns-Womack.
I'm Carrie Latham. And we are so excited to bring you our first SOAR episode.
Cheers!
We have been preparing for this.
Cheers.
If you've been following us on Facebook, you see how we have been just promoting this and getting excited about it. And it all kind of stemmed from just us having a party and then breakfast together and realizing we have a lot of value we bring each other. So we want to try and bring it to you. So we have learned to start our mornings with a hot cup of coffee and a strong message. So every show we will start off with our coffee mugs. What do they say? What's in them? And what does it mean to us? So Sheila, what do you got?
Mine is a quote from the Bible, Mark 9:23. All things are possible to those who believe.
Amen.
And I believe strongly in that. So this is my preferred go-to coffee cup every morning.
Yes, my preferred go-to is blessed. That's how I feel today, and I'll kind of like share a little bit more of this during that happy face segment, but it's mine for
Blessed.
today.
And mine says she believed she could, so she did. And I love this as a message in the mornings because I think sometimes we all doubt. Today's topic we're going to talk later about is self-talk, so that's important. You got to believe in yourself.
And I have the SOAR Show, and this was made by a girl, Kayla Ray, in my neighborhood.
Cheers to that.
Has started her own business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give me a
Okay.
today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Creativity.
I've got an owl, and it just makes me think of who are you. That's
Ooh.
about our topic today.
Well, we also start our day, especially on Tuesday mornings, out for breakfast. So, little shout out this morning to First Watch. I don't know if you've eaten there yet or not.
Fabulous.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes,
What
and
did
very
you
healthy.
get? Y'all split.
We had a ham and Gruyere cheese omelet, and it was fabulous.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Delicious.
Well, and if you love pizza, get their Italian inspired. It's
Yes.
no carbs, but it tastes like pizza. So kind of cheating there.
I had the oatmeal. It was also delicious.
Yeah, oh, and their fruit. Anyway, atmosphere's great. First Watch in Murfreesboro. We'll talk to you about more other places we love. So,
Yes.
yeah. Our first topic we thought would be appropriate to be about self-talk. What do we say to ourselves, right?
But I think too many of us, especially women, are so horrible at telling ourselves, oh, I'm too skinny, oh, I'm too fat, oh, my hair isn't right today. And the self-talk is critical because what you think about, you bring about.
Yeah.
It's
So
a part of your overall health, and being healthy isn't just about the physical. It's equally, if you can visualize a triangle, it's being healthy is about the physical health, your social health, and your emotional mental health, and how you feel about yourself, and the messages that you're telling yourself, and it goes right along with that.
Like we believe, you know, I'm going to do well. My kids that won't happen to my kids. I will make more money than my parents. You have all this positive, but we counteract it with so much negative mental chatter.
Right.
And
Yeah.
statistics show that our mental chatter is negative 70% of the time, which totally wipes away
Wow,
all
that's a
that
huge
positive.
And we need to
Yeah.
realize it when it's happening and stop it and then change it into positive. And as we do that, I think it'll turn that statistic
Yeah.
around.
You know, I learned something, gosh, 25, 30 years ago that has stuck with me for years and years. And when you give yourself or speak in your mind, gosh, my hair looks horrible today, or gosh, why did I wear this out? Something negative, the very next thought in your mind should be canceled.
But I think it's important to also stop and think, why do I set goals for myself but I don't accomplish anything? Why do I do that? Why do I have things I set I want to do and I don't follow through with any of them? So instead of just switching to where you are good at something, maybe stopping, address that. Why do I stop at C and never get to D?
I know I've known people in the past who will do this, some family members in particular who self-sabotage.
That's right.
They set a goal, they walk or run toward that goal, and then for some reason they stop short of it. And I think it's self-sabotage, that inwardly they just don't feel they deserve it. And a lot of that comes from that negative self-talk, years of negative self-talk.
I think it's also very difficult sometimes as females, because how many of you all, and how many of you all that can say that you have truly a lot of females in your life that really support you.
Right.
And I think that's what kind of brought us all together too, is realizing that we all kind of had the same goals as women.
Yes.
And we're all kind of doing life together, and we talk about real things, and we discovered in these early morning breakfasts that we just do life together, and we just talk real, and life isn't perfect. It wasn't designed to be perfect. But I think Kristen said something that's very important about the negative self-talk, and she said the R word is being able to realize that you're doing it, being able to realize that it's happening, and that's the very, very first step. And I know I had a conversation with a group recently of a couple of women that have removed themselves from Facebook, because sometimes I think that's very hard when you're looking at everybody's what looks like the perfect life and the perfect, you know, my child's, you know, perfect, everybody's perfect, and that might be something that you're doing too, and realizing it, and what are you going to do to
that's going to be a great, and if you'll stick with us, next episode we're going to talk about depression, which can cause that. If you're caught up in thinking everybody else has got it figured out and you don't. Yeah. But I think the reason that people create doubt for themselves is just thinking they're not going to be accepted, or fear of failure.
Yes.
Fear of failure. You're only here one time. Go for it. Who cares if you fail? I don't care.
When you're rejected, you know, when you face a rejection or a failure, you know, be it personal or business, you start blaming yourself, and you start looking inward and wondering why you didn't do good enough, or why, you know, you weren't, you know, why you weren't good enough, what the problem was, why you failed, and it's not always about you. Sometimes the deal just wasn't there. Sometimes you couldn't prevent the termites, or the job loss, or, you know, whatever it was. I mean, sometimes it was about the other person, or the house, or the circumstances.
That's right. And doesn't it always go back to how we're worried so much about what other people think?
Right.
I tell you what, the biggest day I set myself free was when I kind of toasted myself and said, I'm weird. I like it. I like it.
It's
Yes.
okay to be you.
I like
created you to be you as an individual. You're not like anybody else.
Right.
And why do we try to be like everybody else?
Exactly.
We're very good at loving other people as women. We love our husbands, our children, the homes, the dogs, the pets. We need to love ourselves. Starting with a positive message on our coffee cup. Leave yourself love notes. I've known people that write on lipstick on their mirrors in the morning. First thing
I got you guys something.
I love that.
Hey, here's you a love
Carrie's
note.
gonna love on us.
Hey, here's you a love note. First thing you wake up in the mornings. Put that in your underwear drawer.
Okay. That's awesome. She believes
These are the little gift sachets.
She did. Oh, awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Smell it. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
So not only will you have a message on your cup, but when you grab your underwear,
You're gonna smell fabulous.
Y'all, no joke. This is research, Becky.
Becky, that's for you.
No, all seriousness, this is awesome. This is actually research based, and that's one of the things that they tell you every single morning, positive affirmations. I'm going to challenge everybody to do that, at least like today, and everybody to find one thing about yourself that you like.
Absolutely.
One thing. Everybody's got at least one thing.
That and think about maybe for a week or two, jotting down or keeping up with that negative chatter, and then you're going to look at it and go, why do I even do that to myself?
Right.
That's our going in-depth conversation for the day. So bring us some good news, Rebecca.
I really want to encourage everybody to journal, and it goes, again, this is unplanned. This is exactly what I was going to say anyway, and so I think everybody, I'm going to challenge everybody, when you wake up in the morning, it doesn't have to be long, and before you go to bed, write one thing that you're thankful for. I feel blessed just to be able to breathe today and just be here and be able to be with you all. And that's my very thing that I'm thankful for today. And your life could be in the crapper, but it could be just a warm cup of
Can I
coffee.
say this? Speaking of the crapper, speaking of the crapper, I'm silly. I will just sometimes say, thank you. I still go to the bathroom by myself. Thank you. I
Very
walk.
true.
I can go for a walk.
Thank you. That's right.
These
Thank
are
you.
little blessings. We had a good opportunity this morning. If you see us out at breakfast, there's a good chance your breakfast might get paid for.
Yes.
We had that opportunity
Not for
twice.
everybody. Right. We need one person.
Yeah.
Or maybe two people. We paid for a couple's breakfast.
Yeah. We saw the cutest couple this morning. We can only see them from the back, all wrapped in their cute matching jackets, and we bought them breakfast. Turned out we ended up knowing who they were once they turned around. So you might see us out. I want to do, has anybody got something?
I do.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I love this quote, and it goes right along beautifully with our theme today. It's from Robert Kiyosaki. Everybody knows Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad fame. He has written dozens of...
I don't.
You don't?
No.
Girl,
But I do
you
now.
and Cash App. We got to get together.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. to sending money on your phones.
Okay. So this quote from Robert Kiyosaki, as I said, is perfect and so timely for our topic today. It's not what you say out of your mouth that determines your life. It's what you whisper to yourself that has the most power.
Yes.
Self-talk. Awesome. Y'all, that is SOAR. If you like our show, you can contact us at info@thesoarshow.com. Our website's coming soon.
Yes.
But yeah, and we're also going to get a P.O. box so you can mail us your favorite coffee mugs. We'll shout out to you and drink from them on our show.
Yes.
Yeah, this is really...
And our topic for next week will be on depression.
Depression. We're all it touches us all. That's what I want to say.
Yeah. No doubt.
Okay. SOAR.
Have a great day.
SOAR.
Great week.